Hey everybody, welcome to SETTA'S place. As you can see, I'm outside, so there's going to be wind noises, so hopefully you can hear me okay. But anyway, welcome to SETTA'S place. Today's video is a 2025 temperature blanket. Am I going to try it again, y'all? Yes, I'm going to try it again. Okay, so today is December 31st, 2024. So, I am preparing for January 1st, 2025, another temperature blanket. For those of you who don't know, me and temperature blankets. I might make it the whole year, I might make it half a year, I might make it 3 months, or I could whatever. So, I want to see if I can make it the whole year for 2025. We'll see. But I did pick something that is very doable. My friend Terry from Yarn Joy Podcast sent me a pattern from, I can't remember the girl's name, I'll look it up in a minute. And I think it's just the right size. It's not a normal size blanket. It's just a smaller blanket. And the way it's done, I think I can do it. I think I can. So, let me show you what I've got. So here's my 2025 calendar from the Dollar Tree. And I wrote down my colors and the ranges that I want to use. Because for Texas, I looked at last year's, in the past, on the site and everything for the weather. And I kind of geared it to see about what it might be like for this coming up year, and I decided I went with this. Okay, so these are the yarns and these are the color ranges, and to make sure to try to make my best that I can do to make it through the whole year, I've decided to do it a certain way. Normally I would do the highs and the lows, so that's changing colors every row, basically, almost, because, you got to change color. I was like, Seto, are you going to do that? Will it last? So, let's get this out the way. What I decided to do, I'm going to take the average temperature for the day. So that's only one color. So I don't have to change color every row unless, this particular pattern I'm going to be using is 2 little rows. And, but also what I decided to do, because I'm in Texas, be something different. We know it's going to get over 100. So, but I want to, if I do an average, I probably would never get to 100 on the color chart, because it take the average of the low and the high and average it. So I would probably never get to use that color that I had for 100. So, and someone else I watched, wherever she's at, I can't remember, that happened to her. She never got to use her, certain temperature because she's using averages. But anyway, so for the temperature 100 and over, I'm going to use red, the actual temperature, not the average. So if during that time, if it's 100 or 100, over 100 or more, I'm going to use that color, the actual temperature for that day. I'm also going to do that for the opposite end, because this is Texas, and if it's lower than 29 degrees at night, then that's something to be like, it's 29 degrees or 20 degrees or whatever, which I think has happened a couple of times over the freak, ice storms they had here a few years ago and all that kind of stuff. So, if it's below 29, not 29 and below, I'm using a certain color that represents in the actual temperature, the actual low temperature. It's because I want that to be like, you can spot it on the blanket, like that was cold or this was hot. Or, extra hot for Texas. Anyway, but all the rest of the temperatures, I'm going to be using the average of that day. I know it sounds more complicated, but it really isn't. But anyway, so this is the color below 29 and below. And it is, let me show y'all the colors. Big Twist Canyon, C-Y-A-N, is that Canyon? That's how you say it. And then the 30 to 39 is a variegated yarn. I wanted to throw a couple of variegated yarns in. I don't have the label, but I know this is, I love this yarn from Hobby Lobby, but I don't know what the color name is. 40 to 49 is denim. That is Pound of Love. And I made a ball, well, I asked my husband, he made me a ball of it because this is so big, I don't need to carry that around. So he made me a ball. So this will just be, stored until I run out of the ball. 50 to 59 is a dark blue, which is, I think, Big Twist also. No, Loops and Threads. And that is just blue. It says blue, Loops and Threads. 60 to 69 is an orange color, which is also Pound of Love. I think Pound of Love, yeah. This one, and Pumpkin Spice. This was a huge ball also, so I made him, he made me a ball for easy carrying. 70 to 79 is a pink color. I think this is the prettiest color of pink. And it is Mainstays Anti-Peel. And it is color, I think it's just called pink. Yeah, just called pink in a Mainstay. 80 to 89 is Purple Tones. Now on here, I couldn't get enough of the different colors of the purples, but it is a variegated yarn. This one, the sun is kind of, but see all the different shades. And this is Red Heart Super Saver, Purple Tones. And I got a bunch of these, so I said I'll use that. And then 90 to 99 is a dark purple, which is back to Loops and Threads. And I think it's just purple. Yeah, Loops and purple. And of course I said already the red is 100 or over. And then this one down here, this light purple, which is Amethyst and Loops and Threads. That is my extra. The pattern I'm going to be using, is done in strips. And so 31 days, when it's only 30 days or 28 days, like February's 28 days, so there's going to be a gap with no number. So that is the filler. This color is the filler for the fill in the days to make them all the same length. And it will be the border if I do a border. Which I will. I don't know if I'll make it as big as hers, but that's the, so those are the colors I'm going to be using. Let me show you the pattern that I got. I took a picture of it, be easier than, okay. It's called Perfectly Patchy Temperature Crochet Baby Blanket. But like I said, I'm not using it as a baby blanket. It's just a small blanket by Dana Neald or something like that. Let me try to get a... So this is what it looks like. So it's done in strips. And did I take a picture of it laid out so y'all could see it more laid out? Hold on. I know I did. Oh, here it is. Okay. Right there. See? There we go. So you can see the temperature changing, and that's for summertime in there, and then back to winter. Winter, summer, winter. So I kind of like the way that looked. And it's small rows. So I said, I can do this. I can do it. I'm going to try. So that is what I'm going to be doing this year for my temperature blanket. And I was thinking, to make sure that I do it, or have the gumption to do it, I'm going to do it as a crochet with me project. because I did pretty good last year with all those blankets I made. Y'all doing with me. So it'll be a crochet with me, my 2025 temperature blanket. And then, might not be every single row, but like, especially when I'm starting to feel like, oh, I'm tired, I can get on and y'all crochet with me, and I can do it while we're talking or while I'm videoing. So y'all can kind of help me, like, you can do it. So, sorry about the noise, y'all. So January 1st, I'm going to do at least a week, probably a week's worth before I come back and show you how it looks. So, next weekend, let me see. The 1st is on a Wednesday this year, right? Yeah, today's Tuesday, the 31st. Tomorrow's Wednesday. So maybe in about a week or so, I'll come back and show you how it looks. And yeah. And then we'll do it like that, crochet with me, and I'll say what, I don't know how I'll put it, but anyway. Then if you want to start a temperature blanket, and you're like, I don't know if I can do it, you can crochet with me. Now, like I say, I'll try to be more consistent, especially if people want to go do it at the same time as me, or as I, whichever way that's said. But there's no promises. Just know I'm going to put it out and I can, and, try to get as much done each, by the week anyway. I might try to do it every couple of days, but do a video every week, or try to get caught up if I don't. Anyway, I don't know. We're winging it. But anyway, so that is, also, Pamela Adoring Crochets, is that? I know it's Pamela's Adoring Crochets. I think that's what it is. I was watching her, and she's doing for her first time, is 2025 temperature blanket. And I had already had mine set up and what I was going to do, and my yarns picked out, and I wrote in my little book. But I forgot to do the card. And I seen hers, and that reminded me, I'm like, I have to do a card. I mean, I don't have to, but I like to. So this is how hers was look like this. She had it like this. And I was like, I like the way that looks. So I used her technique with the card. So I'm going to link her down below. So y'all please go over to her. Tell her I sent you. Tell her Setta said hi. Please, join, subscribe and like her videos. Encourage her to work on her 2025 blanket. Now, I don't know, she might not be like me, and it take after 3 months be like, but I want to keep encouraging her, because this is her very first one. So, yeah. So y'all please go over there and do that for me. Especially new folks who probably don't know her. Go and check her out. You'll love her content. She's a wonderful, wonderful lady. She does the whip cart Wednesdays, I believe that's what it's called, and stuff like that. And so yeah, go check her out and encourage her. Tell her I sent you. All right. I'll see y'all in probably about a week to see how this turned out. All right, I'll talk to you later, and have a blessed day.